Hello guys, my name is Sam Gamer, and we are here today going to talk about the new update, the Wild update. If you haven't watched the live, it's something that happens almost every year that comes along with a mob vote, which I probably will be making a video on later, but they're gonna add a new update and it's called the Wild update. So basically today I'm gonna be telling you everything you need to know about it and basically all the stuff that it has and what it's bringing to Minecraft. And yeah, enjoy the video. Let's go. They start off by telling us what the new update will be, and surprise, surprise, it's the Wild update.
Definitely are. And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal to us what the next update is.
Yes. Okay. So the next update is called the Wild update.
This made every single Minecraft player just scream because, it just sounds cool. And yeah, they go ahead and announce the Deep Dark, which is where the new mob, the Warden, will spawn. And yes, it was moved from 1.18, or it was originally supposed to be added, to 1.19, which I'm kind of fine with. The Deep Dark is a very unique place found in the bottom of the world where they extended the world with only deep slate, so it's right there and down in the bottom. Down there, it has shriekers, which are blocks that make a big noise to alert the warden that you're there. So it gives you a new effect called darkness, which is basically makes the lights look like they're flickering. So like everything goes dark for a little bit. It's kind of like blindness, but it goes dark and then goes back. Here's some footage.
Then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So when this block is activated, it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
Another block found in the Deep Dark is the Skulk Catalyst. Every time that any mob dies there from the Skulk family, it will grow and consume into becoming one of them, which I found pretty cool. Basically, it will turn every time a mob dies there, it will turn into that block all around it, creating kind of like an infestation of that block.
Called a Skulk Catalyst. And the main thing about the Skulk Catalyst is it's actually what causes the Skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the Skulk Catalyst, it actually spreads Skulk underneath it.
Which kind of means that if you're building some sort of mob grinder or something like that, you can kind of like farm these. I don't know why you would want to, but you can get like the zombie spawner to spawn zombies, and then you would kill them or something would kill them, and then it would just like turn back, like consume, like I said, which is actually pretty cool. Now for the big guy himself, the Warden. The Warden can be found in the Deep Dark, no duh. And he is blind, so he will not be able to see you. But the shriekers, the Skulk Shriekers, as I mentioned before, will alert him that you're there, and he'll just come out of the ground out of nowhere. Not to mention the fact that he can now smell you, which means that if you're too close for him for just a bit, he will see you or smell you like it is. And that's basically the end of you, because he literally the only way to survive a punch from that guy is wearing full netherite armor. So it's more of a thing you should avoid, according to Mojang. Now, one of the main parts of this update is the new swamps. They made some cool art to show you guys. Well, to show everybody that was there. So I'm going to show it off for you guys. Here it is. Anyway, these new swamps will also be introducing frogs. Yes, you heard me right. Mojang is going to add frogs to Minecraft. One of the most asked for mobs to be in the game are now coming to Minecraft. So now, about the frogs, they will have a few variants. Three, to be exact. The swamp frog, which is like the orangey one, the tropical frog, which is this white one, and the snow frog, which is kind of this like dark green one, which I find really cool. But these frogs have to start off as something, and that is tadpoles, and they look like this. Fun fact about these tadpole guys, you can carry them in buckets, and depending on what biome they grow up in, it will be the different type of the frog that it grows up into. So basically, if it's born in a desert, in like a little lakes or somewhere, that means it'll turn into a tropical frog, which is cool. That means you can like get a bucket of tadpoles and then turn it into a different type of frog. So I like that. That's pretty cool. They're all very cute, but they can also eat new mobs with their tongues that are fireflies. We still don't know much about them, but we know they're food to the frogs and spawn in swamps. Also, I think you might already have noticed, but they're adding everything in the swamp biome vote. And yes, it lost, but I don't care, it's cool. It was second place. And that information tells us that we obviously gotta have chest boats. Yes, now we can put our chests in our boats and skedaddle. All our items will be safe right with us. What could we want more? I know how to answer that. Mud. Yes. We're now going to have mud, which is probably going to spawn in swamps. And we can also make it by right-clicking dirt with a water bottle.
Something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block.
You can also use mud to make mud bricks, which looks like this. We can also make clay by putting mud on top of a pointed dripstone.
The other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
And now, in the swamps, we will have another wood type called mangrove wood. You cannot plant the sapling on land. Instead, you'll have to plant it
So as you
in
can see
water.
here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here the mangrove tree grows propped up on root
Also,
blocks.
this tree will generate differently. It will look something more like this. Yeah, more natural for a swamp. There's also this art that they drew, but here it is. It's pretty sick, huh? Well, yeah, that's all we know for now. It's time for me to head out. Thanks for watching. Maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe, I don't know, do whatever you want. If you guys want more things like this in the channel, like this like explaining whatever type of video, you guys can tell me in the comments or on my Discord server. Just tell me if you want, or maybe even like the video, okay? Thank you guys all for watching. Have a great day, and I will be seeing myself out. Bye!